light show just came from this. This is a power bank for phones, and this is a Moonside MagLight. I'm Nicholas Clanley. Let's talk about it. So Moonside is a relatively new company that was founded back in 2019, and the team of Moonside consists of engineers, designers, and light enthusiasts. I love that the company prides themselves in being light enthusiasts because it just shows you that this is what they do and they create things with light in them, but there's a little catch in it because everything that they create tends to have more than one purpose of just being a light. For example, this is the brand new product and it's the MagLight, and it's actually a phone charger as well as a light. Also, it has a selfie light. So for example, if I turn this on, just hold the power button and then the lights will come on, and then this is the front or the back of the charger. I don't know which is the front, but this is the MagSafe area, and I take my phone and I just magnetize it onto the back and it's charging. As well, if I want to use a selfie, and I just turn it and this is facing me. If I turn off all the lights, I can still see myself using this because this is so bright, and I'll do a selfie right now. And you can see at least there's some lighting in my photo rather than it being completely dark, and I think this is such a nice touch to have. If I was just having like a nice ambient light at the back and I want some lighting in the front, this can provide it, and it's actually bright enough for a pretty decent photo. And if I actually don't mind holding this light up, which makes it even brighter and nicer, I could just do that. So it's actually very useful for people that love taking selfies. Right now I'm gonna just light it with this, and you can see how bright it is, and I think it's actually good enough. This is actually really nice to have because nowadays the most important thing is your phone, and you want to have it charged all the time. And having a power bank that's also a light gives you a really nice option at night, so that in case you need safety, this actually is a bit safe. It's pretty bright, so you can light your way if you drop something and you find something. And it's just nice to have when you go out with friends and you just want to have your phone to take selfies with. This is what you need. This is pretty much all you need. And it's actually not that heavy or that thick. And when the light is set at 80%, it's supposed to last up to 6 hours. So the lighting on this is actually pretty good. Something that's really cool about this is that there are lots of different effects that you can choose from for this. I showed you earlier in the intro that there are a lot of different effects, but because there are 59 individual LEDs in this, you can actually individually pick which color you like. For example, if I turn this on, once it connects to the app, you just go into the app store, go to paint, pick the color you want. I want red, and I want this to be red. You notice how that's changing? I'll try to turn it darker. And then this one to be red as well. And this one to be red. Alright, and then I change the color to blue. You have to be very careful hitting it though, because it does get kind of hard. So this gives you so much options. So for example, if you're say from France or something and you want like your French flag on the back, which is like blue, white, and red, you can just paint it however way you want. And there you go. And to start all over, you can just clear it, and then it individually gets rid of the colors. So if you like a different color to set a mood, they actually have certain colors that they would recommend, like bedtime lighting. You have this. There's bright, exposure. It's just nice, even relaxing. So you just get to relax when you're looking at this. They have certain settings already, but you can obviously customize it to be even more. So I tend to like productive. And there's just so much like RGB you can play with, just different colors. And then you can even choose a color from a certain image that you have. So if I take a photo of my Majin Buu, and I could just use that color, pick the dominant color, obviously, done. and it confirms it's that kind of pink that I want. Confirm color and set color. It kind of looks the same. I think this is such a nice, unique design that they have to make things a bit more customizable, and little touches like these, I love that. One of the things that's bad about having a light at the back of your phone is that there will definitely be a glow at the back, and it does get kind of annoying, as you guys can see. And they even thought of a way to fix it, which is using this. This is just something to put on top, and then it kind of blocks the light from seeping through once it's at the back of your phone. And when you have that, there's no more light glow at the bottom. So you can also get a creative combo with this MagLight. It comes with a mag flip as well as a mag pod. So the mag flip is a dual MagSafe compatibility accessory, which you can clip this onto that and then the other side onto the back of your phone. So when you turn it, you can kind of adjust it like this. Whoa. And then the lighting is like this. Or you can actually just use this by itself and kind of use it as a reading light or something like that. And for the mag pod, it's pretty much just a tripod, and you pretty much put this on top, and then you have this lighting which you can stick onto that. So it's like that. And you can actually adjust this as well. It has a hot shoe mount right here, so you can just attach this on top of your camera and use this as extra lighting when you do a selfie or something. So after using this for a while now, I gotta say I love it. There are some things I'd like to see improved on the next version. One is adding a charge indicator. There is no charge indicator right now. Once I plug it in and that's it, it seems like it's not even charging, but in actual fact it is. And I never know when it's done, whereas other traditional power banks, you press a button and then there will be like a 4 or 5 dots of LED indicators, and then you'll know. There is one after you hold on to it, and then this one, you'll see how many dots. This one's probably like at 80%, and then that's the only indicator. Or you keep an eye on it on your phone, which is kind of weird. I think like sometimes I just charge this. I don't always have my phone with me all the time, so I have to go back to my phone and check it or turn it on. I think that's too much of a step. I think that's not really necessary. Another thing I'd like to see improved is maybe a bigger power supply, because right now 4000 mAh is, for some reason, only charges around 60% of my battery, and that's not even with me using my phone. Maybe because my phone is a bit old, but my friend did use it. He charged around 60% too, but he was using his phone every now and then. My phone's only an iPhone 12, his was the newer iPhone, so maybe that plays a major role as well. Another thing I think would be pretty cool is if you can actually use this more of a power bank to charge other things other than your phone. If I can just get like another USB-C connected to another camera or something and it can charge, that would be a really good benefit. So you're using this to not only charge your phone as well as your camera if I'm going out to shoot. That would be a really cool option. Another thing I'd like to see is if they can somehow integrate this silicone wrap onto this. Maybe like, I don't know, I think they can do something nicer so that they don't have to have this as well, because this does seem a bit flimsy or loose when you put it on, and I don't know, it seems like it's gonna fall off very easily, and it does move around a bit. So I find that if they're to add this, might as well do it just on the top just to cover it, so that it's not like almost a 360 degree light, whereas it's just, yeah, just cover the top so there's no flare. I think this is a little too much of an item that you don't really need. Last but not least is the packaging. Moonside sent me this creative combo just pretty much like this. everything was in their individual box. It would be nice if they actually put it on one box and sold it like that. I think it'll look a bit more professional. I know that they sell these independently, but it'll look, I think, even nicer if it was just came in on one box rather than individual boxes. So it actually shows that it's a creative combo and it's a lot better to get it as a whole. So I think those are just a few things that Moonside can integrate into a future product for MagLight 2 or something. But the bad thing about this is that it is a bit pricey. This product costs $120 Canadian, which is around $89 US. That's just for the light itself. For the creative kit, it's $186 Canadian, which is around $138 US. I personally don't believe that the mag flip and the mag pod is worth an additional $60. I think it is a bit overpriced, but I do love the MagLight though. I think there's a gimmick to this, and I do love power bank that's very small and very low key, and I personally won't turn on the light when I use it, but it is nice to have it. And as a photographer and a videographer, it's always nice to have more lights. It's never enough, and this is so small that it's even smaller than my other aperture light, which is really nice. So I can just bring this around to use it as a lighting kit, and that'll be really easy to use too. And like I said, it lasts up to 6 hours. Apparently it says that, so I don't know, never tested that, but I think this is a really nice thing to keep in my bag now, and it will remain in there until maybe a newer one comes out. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this product. If you think it's very interesting, if you're planning on getting it, let me know. I do have a code down below if you're interested in getting it. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time.